Hello, everybody. GZ back again with another enlightening, high-budget video experience. So, due to the immeasurable amount of positive support and comments I received from the lip dub parody from my high school, I have decided to take another entire chapter out of the Greensburg High School TV class operating manual, and I have decided to parody the terrible, terrible student announcements. And it is my personal belief that this parody will not only encapsulate most of what past episodes of the announcements were, but it will also allow an outsider to Greensburg know what's happening inside the high school in the future, because basically all the episodes are fucking the same. I mean, the only thing that really changes is the seasonal shit. So, with that, let's get right into it. I'm GZ with basically everything. CMD?
And I'm CMD.
Yeah, there we go. With the weather.
Weather.
And today is May 18th, 2017. About a little bit less than 5 years after the world was scheduled to end in December. So, it's, oh shit. It's that time of year again, seniors, where you are forced to do a whole bunch of ceremonious shit you don't want to do. But guess what? If you don't do it, you don't get to graduate or participate in the graduation ceremony, which will result in you being a huge disappointment to your parents. Also, be sure that the like 3 of you that owe 2 cents to the library, pay those 2 cents. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in this motherfucking hellhole for an entire year more. And I am completely certain you don't want to do that. Some of you have lives you want to move on to. Now, in other news, some random community event may or may not be happening, but only like four of you will actually genuinely be interested in it. So go to the office for more details. At this point, I'd like to cut to CMD with the weather.
Hi, I'm CMD with the weather. Today is, well, actually, I'm not even going to tell you what the weather is because if it really affected you in any way, you would check it yourself. So, back to you with the announcements.
Oh, thank you, CMD, for that riveting weather report. Much like the old announcements of the days. Anyway, I think it would be a great time to cut to sports with myself. Thanks, me. So, today's events in sports aren't really relevant because unless they're basketball or football, you don't really care. And in the events they are actually basketball or football, I don't care. So they're not going to be announced. And even if they weren't football or basketball, I probably still wouldn't care. So let's return to me with the announcements. Thank you, me. That was truly heartwarming. In other news, watch out for wet floor signs, because the school can't possibly afford any more lawsuits, because their reputation and budget are already so low as it is. At this point, I'd like to cut to myself with lunch. Thank you, me. Today's lunch is the same inedible gruel it always is, because the government cannot pay for food for kids. But it's in a different form. That and the fruit and the milk aren't half bad sometimes, so at least you can survive on that for the rest of your high school career, at least until you get out into the real world with real food. Now back to me with the announcements. Thank you, me. At this point, we'd roll the birthday reel, but I don't know or care whose birthday is today, because they will probably have a celebration at home. School is not a place for that. Thank you for watching your announcements, and be sure to not follow the school on Twitter, because it's probably some really stupid-ass shit.